Today, we mark 77 years ago of the Nakba, the planned mass ethnic cleansing of indigenous Palestinians and the destruction of hundreds of Palestinian towns and villages to establish Israel as a settler colony based on Zionism, Jewish supremacy, and apartheid. That colonial project has never stopped. It has never been as brutal, and we need to build the power to stop it now. Today, Palestinians are facing what Israeli leaders openly call the Gaza Nakba, an unprecedented genocide of extermination and forced displacement against 2.3 million Palestinians in Gaza. Backed by the colonial West, led by the US, Israel is live streaming this horror, bombing hospitals, starving civilians, and flattening entire cities and refugee camps. As Israel persistently destroys Gaza's 4,000-year-old civilization, it also destroys the foundations of international law and the basic principles of human rights, and the complicity runs deep. States, corporations, universities, cultural institutions, the media, all enabling genocide. But the tide is changing, and Israel's era of impunity is ending. From campuses to city councils, from the streets to the largest trade unions, a global wave of solidarity is rising. Millions of justice activists, artists, workers, students, farmers, and human rights defenders are standing up for Palestinian liberation worldwide. The Palestinian-led BDS movement is reshaping how the world relates to Israel, not as a normal state, but as a regime of genocide and apartheid that must be dismantled to achieve freedom, justice, and equality. But the Palestinians need more than words. So, on the 77th anniversary of the Nakba, we share 7 urgent demands for meaningful solidarity. Pressure the UN and international bodies to expel Israel from the General Assembly and global forums like FIFA and Olympics. Pressure governments to impose a full arms and energy embargo on Israel. Cancel trade, financial and academic agreements with it, and prosecute its many war criminals. Pressure city councils and local authorities to cut ties with Israeli municipalities, divest from and exclude from contracts complicit corporations, and block military shipments through their ports and airports. Pressure trade unions and professional associations to divest, peacefully disrupt, ensure their members are not made complicit in genocide and apartheid. Pressure academic and cultural institutions to cut all ties with Israeli universities and cultural bodies for their deep complicity in the occupation and apartheid. Boycott the priority corporate targets of the BDS movement until they end their complicity, and work with legal and human rights groups to investigate, document, and help prosecute those implicated in committing or advocating Israel's genocidal crimes, from soldiers and military commanders to CEOs and MPs. The Nakba isn't history. It's now, and only mass intersectional people power can end it. Join us.